My 7-year-old niece ruined Christmas, and I'm so proud of the person she became doing it. I woke up to glass shattering at 6 a.m. and found Poppy standing in the wreckage of her cousin's Christmas presents, my brother's hammer in her hand. "Our presents!" the boys screamed, 13 and 15, dropping to their knees among crushed tablets and gaming headsets. Before my brother David could grab his belt, both boys tackled Poppy to the ground, clawing at her face. I had to pull them off myself. When Poppy stood up, blood dripped from her eyebrow, bruises already forming, but she just sat down calmly, chest puffed out, almost proud. "Where's our good presents?" the boys screamed. That's when we saw it. The PlayStations, the iPhones, all the expensive stuff was gone. "Poppy," I said, kneeling beside her while David restrained his sons. "Tell me what happened." She looked at the horrified family gathering. "Your sons are bullies. Last year they destroyed my friend's Christmas present. Her mom saved 6 months for that dollhouse. They stomped on it while she cried." David's wife tried to defend them, but Poppy continued. "This whole year, they destroyed every present I got. My birthday telescope, my art set. They set it on fire. We never knew," David started. "I told you at Thanksgiving," Poppy cut him off. "I told you they ruined the only photo of my mommy and daddy before they died." She was crying now. "And you said I should stop being mad, that they were just kids playing, working overseas. I'd never heard any of this. Is this true?" The room shifted uncomfortably. Nobody would meet my eyes. Poppy wiped blood from her face. "So yeah, I destroyed their presents. But that's not why I did it." The room went silent. "Sweetheart, why did you do it?" She pointed to our grandmother in the corner, staring blankly in her Christmas pajamas, lost in dementia. "They stole from Grandma. They stole $2,000. The boys' faces dropped. "That's impossible," David started. "Last Tuesday night I heard footsteps in Grandma's room at 2 a.m. I watched them take her card, find her pin in her diary. I followed them to the ATM. "You're lying," one boy said. "I have a video." Poppy pulled out her phone. The footage showed them withdrawing money, over and over. David grabbed Grandma's phone with shaking hands, checked the withdrawals. His face went white. "She gave us that money," the boys shouted. Poppy ran upstairs. Drawers slammed. She returned clutching a letter in Grandma's shaky handwriting. "Dear Poppy, I'm getting worse. Some days I don't remember breakfast, but I remember the $2,000 I saved for Christmas charity. I want poor families to have presents. If I forget, please remind me. Love, Grandma." "Why didn't you tell me?" David asked, voice breaking. "I did tell you, and you told me to stop lying. You slapped the phone out of my hand when I tried to show you the video." David put his head in his hands. "So at 3:30 this morning, I listed all their best presents online for free. People came in minutes. I didn't take a penny." The boys lunged for Poppy's phone. "I already backed it up like Uncle taught me," she said, dodging them. "You can't delete it." David grabbed my arm desperately. "You're her favorite uncle. Make her delete the video. We'll handle this as a family." I looked at my 7-year-old niece standing firm against boys twice her size. "I think she already handled it." The older boy suddenly bolted to the kitchen. Drawers slammed. He reappeared with a knife, running at Poppy. I threw myself forward, grabbed his wrist just as he reached her. The knife was inches from her face. We struggled. The blade sliced my forearm, but I kept twisting until he screamed and dropped it. I kicked the knife under the stove and stepped between him and Poppy. Blood soaked through my shirt. Nobody moves toward that knife or toward Poppy. I pulled out my phone. "We have a juvenile who attacked a 7-year-old child with a knife. Multiple injuries and suspected elder financial abuse." David grabbed my shoulder. "Hang up. We can handle this as a family. Your 15-year-old just tried to stab a 7-year-old. I said. "Wake up." Sirens filled the street. 2 cops walked in, hands on holsters. Officer Mercier took one look at the blood and called for paramedics. I explained everything. The stolen money, the years of bullying nobody believed, the knife attack. Mercier's face changed when he saw Poppy's injuries. He asked to see her video. The screen showed the boys at the ATM, withdrawing money over and over. "We're looking at assault with a deadly weapon, elder financial abuse, and ongoing child abuse allegations," Mercier said. The older boy was handcuffed. Poppy stood perfectly still while paramedics checked her bleeding eyebrow, holding Grandma's hand. That night, after stitches and police reports and CPS interviews, Poppy asked if the boys could find us. I promised they couldn't. She fell asleep in my apartment, finally safe. Poppy had fought back, and she'd won.